Welcome traders to yet another educational video of Nifty Short-Term View, episode number 6. And as usual, we are looking at the daily and the hourly time frame. On the left-hand side, I have the hourly time frame, and on the right-hand side, we have the daily time frame. And all of you know that I do always analyze the higher time frame first. So let's start with the daily chart. In the daily chart, what we can see is price is still in the downtrend. RSI is almost close to the oversold level. You can see the lowest point in the RSI is almost 31.77. And today's candle is sort of long-legged doji. In case if this, you can say this real body, if this was slightly higher somewhere over here, this could have been an extremely bullish candle and it could have been looking like a dragonfly doji. But unfortunately, we saw a little bit of selling coming up in the late noon and we saw the markets did drag a little bit lower. Now, if you are referring to my weekly sectoral analysis videos, all right, then you must have seen that I had mentioned in that particular video, which I did share on Saturday, that banking index is at a very strong support. You can see I have still kept this entire support band, and even Nifty spot was at the support band. You can see the candle which has been made in Nifty is slightly better in comparison to the Nifty futures. All right. So I had also told that if anyone is holding any sort of swing shorts or short-term shorts, then that particular person should surely think of booking partial profits, and we could see a very decent bounce back today. And the question is this bounce back sustainable, or is it just a dead cat bounce? First thing is we need to understand that apart from this long-legged doji, which has appeared on a strong support band, and the support band is from 17,026 to 16,900. Apart from that, we don't see anything extremely bullish currently on the chart. In case if I look at the hourly time frame also, my friends, I cannot see something extremely outstanding. There is no positive divergence or anything whatsoever. Apart from this very big hammer candle which was made in the first hour of trading, apart from that, sadly, I cannot see anything else. Even if I open this 15-minute chart, I cannot see something extremely outstanding. All right. And sometimes, market does behave in a way that without even giving any signs, and in case if the market is oversold, it can bounce back. And if it does bounce back, what are the levels which can provide resistance to market? Let us find out that. According to me, the first band which will provide resistance, extreme short term, I am saying extreme short term, is the first band which you can see over here in the hourly chart, is between 17,245 to 17,323. This entire small resistance band will be able to provide immediate resistance to the price. I repeat once again, 17,245 to 17,323. And the next level which can provide resistance is slightly higher. And this particular resistance is coming up due to this entire trend line. You can see this trend line is holding on since almost March of 25th, 2020. And the support was broken over here. You could see this red candle has closed below this particular trend line. So in case if there is a bounce or something like that, now this particular trend line will be able to provide stiff resistance to the price. And generally what happens when a trend line is uptrending, upgoing trend line, the resistance level keeps on increasing day by day. All right. So as of now, the resistance is somewhere around 17,400 to 17,465. But in case if the market spends a little bit time over here, maybe 1 or 2 days, then maybe that level could even inch towards 17,500. So I again repeat, my friends, apart from this extremely big doji candle, which is called a long-legged doji, I cannot see something which is extremely outstanding for the bulls and which gives me a lot of confidence. Yes, there is one thing, one small thing, that we are bouncing from a 50% retracement from this entire rally, but it's okay because prices do bounce back, but we should also understand which particular support is very strong. This support is all right. This support is not that strong. And above that, I can also say that the candle which is over here in Nifty futures is also not looking bullish, extremely bullish. If it was a dragonfly doji, I would probably sound a little bit different. So we need to understand the first support band which could act as a immediate resistance will be 17,245 to 17,323, and the next level which could provide resistance, or the next band which could provide resistance, is between 17,000, you can say 400 to possibly 17,500. You need to remember this. And once in case, and I'm also saying in case if the price bounces, I'm not saying that the price will bounce, because don't forget, we don't have any positive divergence in the RSI. And apart from this candle, I'm repeating this the third time in this video, we cannot see anything extremely outstanding. So in case if the price closes below this particular level, which is today's low, which is somewhere around 16,850, I'm sorry. And if we close below that, and if we sustain below that, then we'll probably head lower towards 16,700, maybe 150 points even lower. So in case if we have a bounce back and price reaches higher over here, somewhere in this particular zone, which is the resistance zone basically, then we'll need to understand and watch how the price is reacting. Just don't go in short over here. We need to first react. And after we can understand the price is not able to sustain over here, only then we should be taking some sort of action. If you watch other indexes, sectoral indices today, apart from IT and finance I think has closed just marginally positive. IT has been the one which has been the outperformer. It has closed almost 0.76% up. And Nifty futures has managed to close just almost 43 points up. But apart from that, all the sectoral indices have closed in red, but yet they have pulled very well from their day lows. You can see almost all the indexes have made a hammer in today's trading session. You can see Bank Nifty showing a hammer. Even the private banking space, we can see PSU Banks, not a very powerful hammer, but yes, it's looking like one. Metal pack, again, this is not a hammer, but this is a high wave candle sort of stuff. Again, we can see a dragonfly doji, first dragonfly doji today, which we are seeing, and this is coming up near a very strong support level. Finance pack is also showing us a decent hammer. Pharma pack, I think, has underperformed. It has gone through some sort of selling today. FMCG pack, again a hammer, which has come up at this support area, and all these support areas I had shared in the weekly sectoral analysis. Again, even this particular support area you can see in the real estate pack I had shared in my weekly sectoral analysis, which I shared on Friday. So basically you can see everywhere some bit of short covering or buying or whatever you say has happened. Now it depends how the market is going to react in next few days. Be extremely nimble footed. And again, I would repeat, if you're holding any shorts or something short-term swing shorts, again, I would suggest that this is a smart move to go and book partial profits at least. And then you can hold rest with the trailing stop losses. All right. So I hope this video helps you to understand the current state of trend of Nifty futures. Share this video with other people who would like to understand what's happening in the market, and let me know by your comments below, how did you find this video? Trade well and trade nicely.